What's up, soul family and everyone out there in the world? This is Moonology to Entity Tarot, and this is going to be a general reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Saturn for the last 15 degrees of the Sun being in Cancer. Keep in mind that these readings are general, so with that being said, not everything that you're about to hear may resonate to your situation. If it doesn't, take what does resonate and leave the rest. Just on another note, it has been raining since the 4th of July, so with that being said, like non-stop. So again, like I said, my sinuses and allergies are acting up, so if I seem a little fog-headed or slowing of my communication, it's because of the rain and the sinuses and the pressure in the air and whatnot. Because every time it does rain, my sinuses and allergies do act up. So, continuing on, not Sagittarius, but Capricorn is cardinal earth, initiating and creating new ways of thinking and being practical. And Capricorn was born out of the 10th house of business and status. Now, I hope all of y'all Capricorns had a good first half of the Sun being in Cancer. And let's shuffle these 3 more times, and I'll pull 9 cards plus an overall from the Celtic tarot deck, and then pull a clarifying card from the Waite deck, and then pull 3 cards from the Moonology Oracle deck to see what Mother Moon wants to tell you through me. Now, with that being said, let's shuffle this 3 more times. And happy Jupiter Day to all of those who are watching this when it gets uploaded, because it will be uploaded during Jupiter Day. And let's get to it. Let's shuffle this 3 more times and we will begin. 2 and 3. 5. So, laying out the cards. Happy New Moon to everyone as well. The New Moon is in Cancer, so you're having a lot of emotions come up. Do not let these feels get to you during this time, and I hope you enjoyed the last half of the Sun being in Cancer. Now, let's get started. With your overall card, you get the 10 of Cups. So this is saying that you're in a very happy and abundant place emotionally. You got everything that you want and need in the emotional realm. So there's not much to that other than you are very happy in the emotional realm at this moment. With your first card being the 9 of Pentacles, this is saying that you are materially sufficient and in independence when it comes to the material world. The next card that you get is the 4 of Pentacles. So, with the 4 of Pentacles, there may be something that you are holding too tightly on, or there is something that you are holding too tightly on, or you are holding on to something that you want to do for your future. Just make sure that it's for the betterment of your own well-being and your highest good. The next card that you get is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is you passionately going towards a vision that you have gained passion to go towards. So, with that being said, keep in mind that Mars is in Leo as well as Venus in Leo, both Mars and Venus conjuncting. So this is a very passionate time that we're in when it comes to our love, appreciation, what we're compromising with, as well as what we are passionate about, what our motivations are going towards, and what we intend to do. Do your best to not overexhaust yourself in this passion, but to strive forward, especially if it's for your own well-being and your highest good. Now, with the Star card, this is saying that you are on a healing stage. There may be something that happened in the past, maybe during the full moon in Capricorn, because the moon was conjunct Pluto, so a lot of transformation happened, because we were feeling comfortable with transformation, and you're healing from whatever happened in the past. A lot of signs are in this healing process. A lot of signs are dealing with fears, those fears of reality. We'll get to that when we get to it. But yeah, you're healing at this moment and doing your best to be optimistic moving forward. Now, your next card that you get is the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords, this is saying that you are in your a state of independence. You're very self-aware, and you're standing for what you believe your truth is. You're standing in your truth, but you also got to keep in mind that you must not let your truth deter you from being positive to others, because you could be cold-cutting at the moment with said truth. Do your best to not downgrade anybody, and do your best to give the advice to anyone who comes to you for said advice. Just keep in mind of the emotional state that the other people are being in or in if you're dealing with a person. Now, the next card is the Chariot card, which is Cancer energy. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. And with this being said, you're emotionally going towards whatever you want and desire. You may be going after a business and being very emotionally connected to a business or with a relationship or a personal goal or aspiration. Or whatever it is, you are emotionally connected to it and striving forward very quick and very emotionally towards whatever it is you want and desire. Now with the Nine of Wands, this is saying, this feels like to me that you are transmuting any type of influences that are negative, being negative thoughts and feelings, and creating visions for yourself. You're having to defend your mentalities in your mental state from slipping into negative visions. But in order to do so, you need to create positive thoughts and feelings by transmuting any negative thoughts and feelings you may have and are enduring at this time. Now, with the next card, you get the Devil card. So with the Devil, this is Capricorn energy, and you are and the Devil itself is represented by you going through feels or spheres of reality, aka you agreeing with negative thoughts and feelings, and they are affecting you in a way to create a sphere of reality that is essentially the same thing as feels. Alright, but feels are just false evidence appearing real. So you, as a spirit, in nothing, no shape, no form, are able to transmute those negative thoughts and feelings into positive ones. Keep in mind that Pluto is retrograding in your own sign of Capricorn. So, with that being said, you could be in this heavy state of wanting to transform when it comes to your business and status. You also have Neptune sextiling you in retrograde in Pisces. So this can also mean that you are dealing with opportunities to either get out of illusions that you are recently that you were in the past, and bringing in dreams that you wanted to bring into the world in the present moment. But at the same time, do your best to not let those illusions from the past create illusions for you in the present, in the future, by with Neptune sextiling your sign of Capricorn, because you will have opportunities to both either create dreams and bring them into fruition from past dreams and rebirth those past dreams, or you can create new illusions and get by going to the past and seeing things that are happening in the present moment and tying the past into the present day. Do your best to leave the past in the past and stay in the present, and don't put those past things into the present. Now with Jupiter in retrograde in Pisces going into Aquarius, this is at the moment Jupiter is in 1 degrees Pisces, so this is opportunities for you to go into the past, into past ways of how you experienced and your knowledge and wisdom that you've gained in the past, do your best to not bring those past experiences of negativity in the present moment and create opportunities of negative experiences to happen for you, and instead transmute all that negativity into positivity so you can have positive experiences. And lastly, Saturn is retrograding in Capricorn, not Capricorn, but Aquarius. So you are seeing another side of how you correlate your reality and how you gain security. And with Saturn being in retrograding in the sign of Aquarius, this is you going into past ways of how you gain security and correlate your reality. And like again, as I said before, do your best to not bring in the negativity into the present moment. And instead create positive opportunities in the present moment when it comes to how you correlate your reality and how you gain security. Well, you could also be a little scattered as well, because you have the Devil and you have the Nine of Wands, but you are standing in your truth, but there may be something that you need to let go of that is swaying you or diverting you from moving forward. But overall, you are in a place of happiness and abundance. Now let's clarify these cards with the Waite deck. And shuffle these two more times. And we will begin. And one more time. Let's get to clarifying. Right. So the Ten of Cups is clarified by the Page of Swords. So you are adapting to your situation in order to create that happy and abundant place for yourself. But keep in mind that you may be a little bit immature when it comes to communicating. So analyze and really pay attention to the thoughts and feelings that you are being influenced by, and transmute them into positive thoughts and feelings. One more thing, with the Sun being in Cancer, Sun being in Cancer and Pluto being in Capricorn, and you being Capricorn yourself, the Capricorn Sun, Moon, rising, or Saturn, you could be feeling more comfortable with transformation and feel opposite to how the Sun wants everybody to act as a collective. Do your best to pay attention once again to your thoughts before you communicate them, and adapt this to your situation the best way you can for the betterment of your own and others' well-being and your highest good. And in doing so, will put you in a state of happiness and abundance. Now, with the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles gets clarified by the Emperor card. So this is Aries energy as well, so you could be dealing with Aries. But you are taking power and control over the situation or circumstance that you're in, or whatever you're dealing with when it comes to a person, place, or thing. You could be taking power and control over a business, or like I said before, a relationship, or your personal life, your family life, or your platonic life, your friend's life, or anything of the sort. But in any case, whether it be any of those things, you are taking power and control over the material realm in order to be in this independent state when it comes to being materially sufficient and independent. Now, with the Four of Pentacles gets clarified by the Six of Swords. So this is something that that you need to let go of. You need to stop holding on to whatever happened in the past and move forward into better days, like the Six of Swords is depicting. The Six of Swords represents you, or it represents air energy, but it also represents you transitioning from one mental state to another. And so you should transmute once again any negative thoughts and feelings into positive ones, and move from that negative mentality to a positive mentality, because you as a spirit being, no thing, no shape, no form, create your reality as a whole. Now, with the Knight of Wands gets clarified by the Ace of Wands. So this is a spark of a new passion or vision and you are passionately going after this passionate vision that you envisioned for yourself. Just keep in mind that Mars and Venus is in Leo, so do not be overly passionate or dramatic when it comes to this new passionate vision that you've had and envisioned for yourself. With the star card is clarified by the Knight of Wands. So you are passionately heading towards whatever you want and desire. There's 2 Knight of Wands here, so you could be overly passionate when moving towards whatever you're passionate about, whatever your motivations are on, or in whatever you intend to do. So, but in moving passionately forward, this is helping you heal whatever has happened in the past and transition into better days. With the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands. So you are in the student energy about this new vision that you've given birth to. Feel like you have a vision or envisioned something that you want to do and desire to do in your life, and you are really focused on this vision during this time. Do your best to not be overly passionate or overly dramatic when it comes to this vision once again. With the Chariot card is clarified by the 7 of Cups. So you have a lot of choices that you are emotionally connected to and wanting to go towards in the emotional realm. You could also be, this could also represent illusions that you are emotionally connected to. So if you are connected to any illusions, then do your best to get out of those illusions and to move forward into what you dream of doing. And if you have a lot of stuff going on, do your best to narrow down the choices the best way you can, and for the betterment of your own well-being and your highest good. Now with the 9 of Wands is clarified by the 6 of Cups. So this is something in the past has happened that you have now are experiencing negative thoughts and feelings, which are transmuting into negative visions that you are foreseeing in the future. Do your best to leave the past in the past and focus on the present and what's best for you in the future. And let this past get you caught up into, developing negativity in your life. Okay, so that being said, moving on to the Devil card. The Devil card is clarified by the 3 of Pentacles. So with the 3 of Pentacles, this is something that you're working on. This may not even be a creative attribute. This may be a relationship that you are wanting to work on, but due to fear, this is preventing you from successfully working with others, or working on a relationship, or working on whatever you're creatively working on, if that is what is going on in your life at this time. Do your best to focus on your work, focus on what you want to do for now and in the future, and don't let this fear or spheres of reality affect you in any way, because you as a spirit being in no shape and form create your reality. Now with the Hangman is clarified by the Star card. So with the Star card, this is you, and there's 2 Star cards here. So this is really hinting and telling me, influencing me that to let you know that you are in a very healing state at this moment. You are focusing on healing, very much so. Star is Aquarius energy. So you could be dealing with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Saturn, and Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mars. A Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or any signs, since we have all signs here on the board, all elements, Cups, Wands, Swords, and Pentacles here on the board. So, but in any case, you are focusing on healing during this time. Do your best to know what part you played in, as well as what part they played in, and really understand what led to where you are now, or what led to that moment of negativity that happened for yourself that you're healing in the present day. So, with that being said, let's move on to the Moonology Oracle cards to see what Mother Moon wants to tell you through me. Shuffle this 3 more times. And we will begin. Put 3 Moonology Oracle cards out. And keep in mind the cards are a little damaged, but I'm getting new ones soon. As soon as I can. So it's a matter of getting a ride, that's all. Which is, the cards are already delivered, but they were in the city 40 minutes away from when I need a ride. But it's been really busy as of late, so just bear with me. But with your first card, you get Fixed Moon. Hold your vision. So hold your vision. Don't let anybody else's thoughts or feelings or opinions detour you from your vision, because maybe people think that these visions that you've given birth to are not going to bring you success, or they're not going to work, or they're not going to help you in any way. Do not let these thoughts and feelings of others are coming up with detour you from going after what you want and desire. Because I do see success, especially whenever you adapt and pay attention to what you're communicating, will put you in a very emotionally happy and abundant place. And to know to hold your vision, take power and control over what you need to take power and control over, remain in your independence, focus on your healing, and once again, hold your vision. The second card that Mother Moon wants to give to you through me is New Moon. A new start is coming. So know that a new start is coming. Know that this new start is going to bring you happiness and joy. And know that as long as you stay in your independence and you take power and control over the situations, a new start is coming. Now with the last card from Mother Moon, and she wants to tell you through me, it's Full Moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. So know that a personal issue is about to reach resolution, or if it hasn't already, or if it has already, then know that the resolution has already come. But I feel like it's already happened. But like the card says, a personal issue reaches resolution for you as long as you do what you need to do for your higher self and the betterment of your own well-being. Now, with that being said, I hope this helped. I hope this gave you any clarity that you needed as far as the situation or circumstance that you're dealing with, or the person, people, places, and things that you're currently interacting with. And I hope you guys have a good, happy Jupiter day. Have a good rest of the sun being in Cancer, these last 15 degrees. And until next time, peace.